All right, what's up, guys? We're out here with a new game today, a new start, which is gonna be Breath of Fire 1. I think I decided to go into this instead of going to SMT2 because I just finished one, and that would be kind of a pain. But I think this game shouldn't take too long. We're gonna knock it out pretty quickly, and then we'll get into the next one. So we'll see how this goes. What are we naming our character? Damn, I already made the Slim Shady joke. Whatever, that'll work. We're gonna put message speed on fast. Do these matter at all? I don't think so, right? Which one's the Y key? Sure. Sure, we'll go with this. Disaster struck. Power of the Dragons. There's an intro movie that plays in this game. And I didn't watch it. Maybe next time we'll watch it. This is pretty interesting. It gives you like lore. But either way, we are this kid. Our house is on fire, obviously. I don't think. Oh, cool. I'm not gonna use a guide for a lot of this. We're just gonna kind of like just keep on going. Radacadabra. Oopsie. So this guy's too old to stop all this fire, so he's not going to be too helpful. Which is fine. It's just the intro, so I'm not expecting it to be too difficult. This is one of those scenes that's really common in old games. You have to talk to everybody. So obviously the building is on fire. The upstairs is on fire, but the ground floor is not on fire. So we need to keep faith in this girl named Sarah. Which is not this guy. It's that girl. Because the Dark Dragons are here. And they're causing the trouble. A lot of names and like important terms are highlighted, and I appreciate that because it lets you know that that's important. So this group, we're the light dragons. We actually don't have the power of the dragon anymore, which means we can't turn into dragons anymore. So even though we're being attacked, we can't really retaliate too much. And you know, realizing that this girl Sarah, I don't think she's our sister. She decides to turn us all to stone. So that the fire won't affect us. But so that she can run around and do stuff. So she goes off to deal with them. Someone's here. There's no music playing right now. Actually, I figured this out with my capture card. Wish I knew it when I did my Resonance of Fate playthrough. But having my... I don't need to have my capture card plugged into the audio for the computer to pick it up. So this guy's like, hey, we don't have the power of the dragons anymore. This guy's like, well, that's great. I'm still gonna kill you. So she starts summoning a lightning. And he just starts zipping around like he doesn't care. There's gonna be some intermittent typing because I'm talking to a friend of mine about Elden Ring. Don't come any closer. So she lights him on fire and he's like, oh, okay, I don't care. So the Dark Dragons are looking for the Goddess Keys, which is used by a legendary warrior to lock up the God tier. And they think that we have them. I think we do, but we don't have access to them for some reason. Raise my chair up a little bit. Oh, excuse me. Does this work? And I wish I could use the down button to progress dialogue like I could before. Back in the good old days of SMT1. One of the best things about that game. So these people are all like, okay, well, you know, what do we do? Because this is, you know, we are not dragons anymore. Can't really fight. What do we do? And the people are like, well, we fight, obviously. So, since our regular people, or since our regular villagers are all just regular villagers, they're just gonna give me some money and be like, have fun. So it's time to go and gather a party and try to save the world. This game really just like lets you go. Which I think is fine. Um, it's just a little jarring. It's very old school. So we're gonna buy 2 of these marbles, 3 of these marbles. We're gonna buy 9 herbs. I know from other games and from the time that I spent with this one that marbles are like repels, and herbs are your primary healing item. So I want to have both of those. Marbles just in case things get a little dicey, and herbs for healing. I'm a big fan of these animations also. Like, I think these animations are cool. Everything's like nice and fluid. I like the sprites. I'm a big fan of this game. I'm a big Breath of Fire 3 fan, actually. And I've picked up and started this game a few times and not made it very far. But I still have fun. So our first destination is this other ruined town of Nanai. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is not Nanai. This is just a town. So some of these are usable. This is the main building we want to be worried about. This is a save point. He's here to record our journey. So this is where we save. In regular versions of the game, he gives you an option to leave, right? To turn the game off. Yeah. So the castle here has been occupied by putrid monsters, as they say. I know what the boss is in here. And if you've ever watched a speedrun or something, then you might too. This guy's like, yeah, I don't fear these dark dragons. These guys are pussies. Oh boy. Forgot to heal. I should be able, as long as I don't get like crit, I'm fine. 2-shot, nice. I don't think this game has a reinforcement system, so when you kill a pack of enemies, that's it. So items stack up to 9 in this game. You have limited inventory space. It's an old school game in that regard, which is fine, really. This guy hurts. This is a 2-shot. Oh, fuck. This is why you need to buy herbs. Because if you didn't buy herbs here, then you don't have healing and you probably die. And then there's obviously some treasure chests in here. This is a good intro dungeon because it's small. There's no like just straight dead ends to be annoying. There is, you know, there's just like pathways are blocked off. And everything in here is killable very easily, and does just enough damage so you have to heal after like every encounter or two, and you get good experience. So I'd say generally you want to be like level 4 by the first boss, so I'll probably be like 5 or 6 maybe. And Ryu has a built-in counter, which is great because it's usually an ability you have to earn in other RPGs. There's a special walking sound when you walk over the skeletons. I just noticed that. Yikes. He's gonna gain access to magic, but I don't think he has it yet. Yeah. So Ryu will gain access to spells later. He just doesn't have them yet. I also like these because they look like they should be like locked doors, and I could see people not knowing that they're not locked. And you get a bronze sword for it, which is just better than your starting weapon. Yeah, so we're level 4 now. Like I said, I'll probably get to 6 at the end of this. There's nothing up there. It's another one of these doors. These enemies can poison you, which sucks. Yeah. So I'm poisoned now, since I take damage every turn. A cool thing about ailments in this game is they just turn your character different colors. So you can always see like when you have an ailment applied. It's like visually there. Yeah, I don't have any way of dealing with this yet. There's a gauntlet. Yikes. Okay, whatever. We'll just power through. Seizure warning here. Oh boy. There's definitely an antidote somewhere in this dungeon. It's just a matter of finding it. I think I might use a marble. That way I don't get any encounters. Okay, I took extra steps there. It sucks. So you can't die from poison though, which is good. I'll probably just finish this out on the marble. Herb. Suede cape. This engine also just like outfits you so that you're good to go from your starting equipment instead of having to buy it early. Okay, the thing should be here. It's an herb. It's a visor. Okay. Shit's making me look like a fucking liar now. I wonder what this does. My vigor went up. Okay. Well, that didn't do anything for the poison, so that's a shame. This damage ticking noise is gonna get annoying, and the purple flashing is gonna get annoying. But fear not, we are at the end, and we got the antidote. And I took 6 steps because I'm an idiot. And you get another antidote just in case you need it. My marble wore off. I think the boss fight triggers as soon as you go up. No. Triggers when you talk to, or when you get here. Okay. So this is a frog, and then it becomes a bigger frog. This is the first boss of the game. It's a fucking frog. I don't think this is optional. And use magic. But it might be. Like, if I found out that it was optional, I wouldn't be surprised. So I don't think this thing is going to deal, like, 17 points of damage in a turn. It could deal 9. So we'll go ahead and use herbs. Oh, shit. I didn't think he would go first. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. He's definitely healthy. His damage output isn't like, it's not crazy. It's just enough to be like threatening every few turns. But like this turn I'm gonna heal because apparently he goes first. Whew. Yeah, so if I didn't heal there I would have died. For sure. I also like that you see the health bars. I think it's pretty unique for old games. And I appreciate it a lot because it gives you a good indicator of how long until something's dead. And every enemy has a health bar, even bosses. I think I'll go ahead and heal again. Well, he's healing. What a punk. So I'll swing this turn because I'll survive the next one, I hope. Be a real shame if I fucking died here. Okay, he's healing. Alright, we're good. And that's the frog. Oh, never mind, he seems alright. I think this happens with a bunch of enemies. You like kill them and then you have to hit them one more time. Like they all have second chance. Or once more or whatever it's called. So we went from 4 to 6. So I think I should have been like level 5. Maybe. So the foul air no longer is looming over this castle, which is great. There's no more enemy encounters here. Some more chests here in case you want them, just some money and herbs. This dungeon's good about giving you a bunch of herbs. But like if you need them before you get the first one, then you're in trouble. So I think if you're greedy and you don't buy items right away, then you're not gonna have a super great time. Excuse me. But there is no way to fast travel out, which sucks. So you have to walk back out. In later dungeons, there's like the rue paths, like you're walking through somewhere. But this one is not like that. So we leave and they're all like, hey, you're a fucking hero. And there's an earthquake. Which means that the Dark Dragons have the quake control. Which allows them to just cause earthquakes. So we'll hit the save point one more time. Yes. And we're on our way. So we'll auto battle through a lot of random encounters, but mostly only ones that I feel confident about. I'm not gonna fall trap to the same things that really messed me up in other games. I feel like these are enemies. You interact with these for some reason? Come here. Oh, it's gone. Never mind. I don't know what purpose those things serve, like the animals on the map. So this next section is pretty cool. This will be the farthest I've ever gone. It is the town of Nanai. Because it's like a stealth section. And I made it here a few times, and every time I end up stopping and then never picking the game back up. So there's all these knights sitting around here, right? And if you run into them, you get booted. I don't think you can use the inn yet, obviously, because there's nothing in here. Oh, I got a strength potion. Can I sleep? No. So getting around here is a little weird because the line of sight for the guards is a little weird. But any building that you can go into, I think, is worth it. So there's probably stuff in here. And you can check out the shelves and cabinets. See if there's any items in there. Okay. We're doing pretty good so far. Haven't been caught. I don't remember the way around, so this is a little tense. So I haven't done this in a while. I think you go. Do you go up here? Yeah. So this is where we're trying to go. Let's see what's in here. So there's this room. Has some beds that I can sit in but don't do anything. And on the other side, pillars and a kitchen, which is probably also stuff that I can't do anything with. Wonderful. Okay, whatever, it's fine. We'll just go into the dungeon. There's also a weapon shop in this town that you can get to. And you can spend a bunch of money there and buy a sword, but I'm just going to try to do the dungeon without it, because I think I can. Alright, so this is the second dungeon. This one's a bit bigger from what I remember. And it has these ghost heads called glooms. So we'll see how this goes. I don't remember how to get around. I don't think it's that difficult. Should be a treasure chest over here. Okay, we hit level 7, which is good. I'm with it. Treasure chest over here. 650 GP. Damn, I'm gonna be wealthy. So these are those poison bugs again. I'll probably get poisoned here. Yeah. Expected. Alright, but I have antidotes, so we'll heal this. I like the strut. See, if you can run into like one at a time, then it's great because you just kill it faster than it goes. Treasure. Ooh. 3 beaks. These get one shot, but they'll hit me for sure. So these items, the F-stin and the B-stin, are like spell stones, so you can use spells, offensive spells, without consuming AP or when you wouldn't otherwise have access to them. I'll take advantage of them later, but not yet. Anytime it says slam, that's a critical hit. So that right there was a crit. Hit for 80 damage, it's crazy. I think if I run into multiple poison bugs, I'm gonna try to run from now because I don't have any more antidotes. These beaks are fine. So we keep going down. Go this way first. Some more gold. So this is before they took to calling it Zenny, which is like the Capcom currency. Okay. Now we'll go up here. I just got it to turn off my lights. Arm pads. I wonder if these are better than the gauntlet. Or the... Huh? Where'd it go? Was that better? Hold on. That's 36. Okay, yes, this is better. So now we can go this way. I think for a second dungeon this is also pretty easy. It's like pretty good because it just introduces the idea of like side paths. You know, and they have items so they're rewarding, which is great. Sucks when you have like an early game dungeon that has side paths that aren't rewarding. So I think this game is good because of that. Excuse me. I like this option, so this question mark will tell you what items do. I think that's pretty cool. I didn't know that's what that did until right now. I think it's kind of obvious, but it was like, okay, cool, it's cool. So the quick control should be down here. My full health, I am. Do I have any spells yet? I do not. Okay. I wonder if there is a... It's a lot of money. What does this do? So these are save states, as we know them from using emulators, but I'm using the, what is this thing called? Super Nintendo, the Nintendo Switch Online service. Yeah. Alright, well I'm gonna use a, this is a bolt stone, I think. Yeah, electric. This guy has a lot of health. Holy shit. Okay. Well, that was 2. That's fine. Now we'll just fight him straight now. He's very healthy, so this is an encounter that I think you have to like kind of be mindful of. The good thing is that herbs heal, will like pretty much full heal you for a while. Ooh, and then he hits you with the spell. He's a little bitch. I'm gonna go ahead and heal, because if he uses the spell again, I'm dead for sure. I really need some crits. Crits would be great. I wonder if I'm underleveled. I might be. So I have to be really careful because less than 20 I'll die to a bolt. I don't know how often he uses that. Oh nice, a miss. Ooh, and a counter? Now we're playing. Where's the slam? Oh, he's healing, what a bitch. Oh, and the slam? Alright. Now we're playing. Okay, I'm gonna be out of herbs now, so... I'm gonna be out of herbs soon, I have 2 left. So, realistically I can win. It'll just be a little tight. Okay, we're almost there. gonna play risky here and I'm gonna slam. Or I'm gonna swing even though I'm gonna get fucking thunderbolted. Okay. So a cool thing is that whenever you die, you just respawn at the last save point that you were at, which is good. It's also kind of bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use all 3 stones for the damage. Kind of like speed up the early game, or the early part of the fight. I don't get thunderbolted. Okay. So I just need to play it safer, because the last attempt, the last one was fine. I just got greedy that one turn. So if I just don't do that, we're fine. Nice. So he'll start recovering now. So the advantage to using the weapon shop in town is that you can buy a better sword, and then this presumably doesn't take as long. But I obviously didn't do that. So I just have to be careful, because nice. Not nice. He heals a lot. I wonder if I need to go buy the sword. Or if I just let myself die and then go buy the sword and then come back. Kinda sucks. Oh my god, why am I here? Did I not use the one in Nanai? Oh, fuck. Okay, well I am level 7, so that's fine. Blech. Okay, well we still one-shot everything, which is fine. It's not the issue here. Ooh, slimes. Now this is threatening. Yeah, killed it with the counter. I got to save time. Oopsie. Oh, the disadvantage is I don't have my the magic stones that I used are not in my inventory anymore because I used them. So I have to do this fight even more straight. Okay, I need to use this. Yes, we're gonna tell you a story. So we need to find the weapons store, which is on the other side of the dungeon. I do remember this much. Should we go this way? And this guy is still here, or this girl. So we sell everything that we don't need. So all of our old stuff, wooden shield, robe, dirk, straw hat. And I don't have enough money. Of course. How do I not have enough money? This is a revival item, I believe. I believe covers some HP. Okay, well, I'm gonna sell it, because why not? So we got ourselves a better sword. Such a big jump in power too. And I'm gonna go ahead and sell the bronze sword that I just took off. Then we have to walk back to the dungeon. You still have to avoid the enemies because, you know, they can still see you. But I did save my marbles so that I can... Oh, there's an upstairs here. I'm pretty sure there's shit up here. Forgot about this. Okay, maybe there's not. Okay, never mind. So we're gonna use a marble to get through at least most of this. So it's not very long. So it'll pretty much almost get us back to the boss too. My marble wore off. Go ahead and use my last one. So I think after you do this, all the guards are gone. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be pretty sad because then I can't get to the item shop. Got a new save state. Go talk to this guy again. Can't use magic still. Okay. So this is just a regular old fight. That's not a lot of damage. It's like, it's just not enough damage. Nice. Miss and counter. So that's the good stuff. I have to like play risky here and hope I don't get thunderbolted. I got thunderbolted twice. Or, oh my god, twice in a row? That's cheating. Okay, nice crit. I need counters. So he's gonna start recovering soon. Yeah. The issue is that he recovers more, like he recovers a full turn of damage when he does. I'm also out of herbs now. Yeah, like, how much damage he just recovered. That's 2 turns worth of attacks. Sorry, my wife got up for a minute, so I had to mute the microphone. God damn it, my dog just wants to go into the room. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, let's try something a little different. I think we're gonna go out, because I do know that if you go up here you get more party members, but I feel like it's after you do this stuff in an eye with the quick control. I like these enemies, they look cool. I might just need to grind out levels too. Could be very possible. What is this? I think the encounter rate in this game isn't that bad too. Oh fuck. Come here. What? Okay, I don't think they do anything. Unless it's like for something else. Like another character that I don't have, maybe. Damn, big crit. I feel like I've walked around this forest and there's no reason to. Okay, well, that was a waste, I guess. I don't even think there's an item shop in that town we were in. I think the only next item shop is in or the town you start in. I don't think I want to walk all the way back over there and find out. There's definitely a guy blocking the door to the item shop in Nanai. I wonder how far I am from leveling. Okay, well, let's... Oh. How you guys doing? Okay, well that didn't work. So this game has a day-night cycle. You have to come in here at night because that's when the guards are sleeping. Go to sleep. Fuck. Is it dark yet? Okay. Yeah, so like there's this guy who's obviously blocking. Oh, not this way. Yeah, there's this guy that's obviously blocking the item shop. So I don't understand how I'm supposed to get in there unless he's just not gonna notice me when I walk up. Yeah. So if you can't go into the item store, what the hell are you supposed to do? Okay, let's try. Well, let's go to the weapons store, so I can buy armor at least. Yeah, and then this guy's sleeping in front of the pub, so I don't think I can go out the other side. There's nothing for me down here. Yeah. Okay, let's go in here. I don't think any of this is an upgrade, right? Yeah. So now I am curious as to what I should do. Unless the answer is just to grind it out. Sounds pretty lame, honestly. And this house is empty. Because I can fucking sleep here. Let me sleep. Okay, well, there's nothing here. So I'm pretty. Oh, I can get in this house too. Oh, there's treasure in here. Now, this is what we're talking about. An herb. 2 herbs. Okay, well, that's 2 more than I had before, so we'll run with it. Oh. It's actually fine, because it gets you back here sooner, or quicker. Yeah, so there's nothing you can do here. I already searched this. Yeah. Okay. So there's no resting. So we're gonna run through again, but we're gonna leave encounters on. We're just gonna run from the poison bugs. So maybe I get to 9. I don't think I'll get to 10. I think I'm too far from 10. I don't even know how much experience I need. I wonder, maybe I'll look it up. And I'm already using the guide. I wasn't going to. What's his... Shit. It's the boss's name. It's not the general, right? Yeah, so this is the first one. He's a knight. He's got 450 HP, which is a lot. How are you supposed to just like fight this thing? I understand the importance of like the damage stones, but I feel like this is a little excessive. Hold on, let me view my resources. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be really upsetting because I'm just watching a video and he just is gonna kill him. He's just gonna fight him straight. Okay. I guess that's how it goes then, you just fight him straight. It's time to nut up or shut up. The issue is I don't have items. I don't have healing items. Maybe I'll die, and then I'll go back to the starting town, and I'll buy more herbs, and then I'll come all the way back up here. Because, you know, it's just down the road. Through the dungeon. You said I didn't run into any poison bugs. It's always nice. Be nice if I hit level 9. Because at least then I would get some more stats. Who disturbs my privacy? So the advantage you would have normally is that you would have fire and bolt stones, which I don't have. Cool. You know, he could just crit me, that's fine too. That's fine. We're gonna go buy some herbs. Just gonna casually walk all the way back to the beginning of the game. Got distracted by the moose. I'm using the analog stick, so sometimes my movement is weird. So it's humorous. I wonder if there's an item shop here, so I don't have to go all the way back to the very beginning. It's not far, it's just like, why would they make you go all the way back? If you need items. Or just not suck, I guess. I guess not sucking is always an option. Because there's no stores here. Yeah, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So we can rest here for free, I believe. Can I rest? Who's Empire? Yes. Long journey? Yeah. Tired? Take a nap. Nice. Okay. Do I need anything? Yes, I need herbs. I'm gonna buy 18 herbs. I'm gonna buy 9 marbles. I think that's how many I bought. I don't think this guy has anything that I want. Oh. Okay. I only bought 7 marbles, that's fine. Okay, this will get me back to Nanai, I think. And then when I get back to Nanai, I'm gonna run to the restroom, because I drank like 16 ounces of blueberry lemonade and a cup of coffee, and I'm finna use the potty. Can I go up here? Oh. Okay. Well, that was a nice detour. I wanted to save the things for the dungeon, the marbles for the dungeon, because all these enemies can just one shot. Is it nighttime? Nice. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. We did the deed. Got a soda. Oh, fuck. Just used one of those. Okay. It's fine. Okay. Oops. Alright, so let's try this again. Still not level 9. I have a bunch of herbs now. So realistically I can heal through this fight. It's just a matter of like damaging through the fight. Crits are important. So we just have to make sure we stay healthy, and we just kind of beat him down and hope that he dies eventually. The main thing is going to be the recover. Yeah, damaging through his recovers and healing appropriately. Because Thunderbolt for sure does 20 damage a pop. Occasional misses and crits, encounters, like the RNG stuff is really important. This is just how I get extra damage without taking extra damage. I think I need to heal here, because if I get Thunderbolted, I die. He wasn't gonna Thunderbolt, of course. but it's fine. I got a counter, so I made up for the attack that I didn't take. Okay, so he's gonna start recovering. This is where the war of attrition starts, because eventually he has to swing. So he can recover all day long. Eventually he has to swing. Unless he recovers like unreasonably fast. I wonder if he has AP to worry about. Nice. So technically he has 80 AP, so technically he can run out. It's just a matter of like him actually running out. Nice crit. So the issue there is that like I had to stop to heal. Okay, so he didn't stop to heal, which is good. Works out well. Okay, he's not healing again, which is also good. This is where the damage comes in. Oh, he's not healing. I'm worried because if I get thunderbolted, I'm gonna die. Oh, but he's only swinging. I wonder if he's out of AP. I don't think so. He might be. Ooh. I think we're there. So it's his last. It's his once more. Oh. I don't like that. Why isn't he dying? Alright, there we go. Whew. It's kind of scary. Okay. So you killed the knight. It only took an extra hour. And this is the quake control. Damn, that's crazy. The difference looking at the... I don't like that like, what was that? It said run while you can, for I am returning. That's creepy. So they take you back over here, which is cool, I guess. They just tell you to go east to Winland, which means you have to walk through the ruins of Nanai, which is, so it's kind of like, why did I have to come all the way back here? Excuse me. Okay. So everything here is like pretty easy kills, you know, regular enemies again. The boars. Come here. I think it looks pretty good on the, from what I see on the computer. It looks more like authentic on the monitor that I'm using. I think it's the light, like the brightness is different. It's a little different. So that town is just gone. I said to go to the east. We're looking for the Kingdom of Winland. So there's nothing over here, which is, you know, wonderful. There's a cave. And this is Winland, I think. This is Winland. This is Winland. Wonderful. So we'll go ahead and tell them our story. It's been recorded. We'll go ahead and rest at the inn. It costs money now, you know, it's not that bad. It's only 80. I'm gonna call them zennies. It's only 80 zennies. Do you enjoy your stay? No, I didn't. We'll check out some of the houses. If there's any goods in here. So you have a dresser? No? 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 Okay. Come on, where are the fucking goods? Bitch. It's fine, it's fine. So, you can kind of tell on the sprites, but the people of Winland have wings, so they can fly. Ooh, a vitality potion, or a vigor potion. I'll take the shit out of that. That's why there's this weird dock over here. It's so they can run off and fly away. So we're gonna bust into every house. Oh, sick. Took their fish. Yeah, we're gonna bust into every house and see if there's any goodies in all of them. The Wing clan. Yep. So, and then when they get old, they can become birds, which is cool. It'll be important in the next game. Or in Breath of Fire 2, which I'm going to do after I finish SMT2, which I'm going to do after I finish this game. So that'll be later down the line, hopefully this year. I don't see this game taking me more than, as long as like my schedule stays good on it, maybe like a month. So, you know, I probably won't do any playing on the weekends, because that's when I'm busy. Damn, you can just run around and eat people's fruit and fish and shit. That's crazy. I feel like it doesn't do anything either. The Wizard of Karma is helping the Dark Dragons. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. They haven't seen the king in a while. So So you come in here and they're like, all right, well the king is ill. They're conversing and they're like, should we tell him that the king is ill? And then they're like, you know, he's been poisoned, and the princess is like, all right, I'm leaving. So they're just like, whatever, take a nap. So you get a free rest, which is wonderful because I paid 80 gold to stay in the inn. And now we take control of Nina, who's the princess, and she is going to do her best to save the king. She wants to find the remedy and save the king. Please be careful. Okay. I wonder if I can wake my character up and be like, hey, let's go. Oh. Well, he's sleeping. So we need to find the remedy. I don't know. I don't have any idea where this shit could be. Actually. I feel like the guards probably tell you. This is Winland, thank you. So Nina has access to spells, which is good. And she uses rapiers, or like poking weapons, poking swords. So if you're like a Dark Souls player, this is, you know, the rapier, the epi, thrusting swords. Well, let's try going in here. So you have to take these 2 soldiers with you. And then this lengthy theme plays. So whenever you have party members, they always take up space on the map. They follow you. They like actually follow you. So if you're gonna like walk around them, you can. It just gets a little weird because you start like walking through them and shit, switching places. So we're gonna go ahead and auto battle. These guys are pretty like, should be pretty strong, so I'm not too worried about anything still. But I want this treasure chest. Excuse me. Suede gauntlet. Sounds like Ryu armor. Damn, why would... I wish the crits were better. I want to one-shot enemies so I don't have to actually deal with them. I like how she's level 5 and she was like, I can do this shit on my own. Damn, that's such a big spike in defense. It's actually crazy. I do feel comfortable auto battling at this point. I don't think I'm gonna just randomly die. I think this game is overall gonna be a bit more of an easy experience as long as my numbers are okay compared to like SMT1 and the Phantasy Star games. But I'm sure that something's gonna ruin my day eventually. Cause I can be quite the unlucky ducky. I do want to take encounters so that Nina will gain levels, because she's only level 5. And she's going to be a long time party member, I think. So I want to make sure that she gets appropriate experience. I didn't click auto. Some nice free herbs. I did get quite a few items in here, which is nice. Monsters left in herb. I feel like this is taking a while to get levels. Excuse me. Now the stairs are there, obviously, but I feel like there's something at the end of this little walkway, and I feel like whatever it is something that I might want. It's probably just an herb. Cool, bolts though, never mind. That's that good shit. Really? It's like right in front of the stairs. And maybe this is a cold stone? I don't mean the ice cream. But I think that's what it is. I can look. I'll just find out eventually. Eventually I'll use it. Oh, I thought this was a town. This is a fucking cemetery. What? These people are returning from the dead. That's spooky. Yes, I will tell you my story. Yep, let's just casually walk in and eat everybody's fruit. So he said the remedy brought him back to life, so I just need to find said remedy. Why is there a hole in your house? Like how he's also like, why is this hole here? Where the fuck? What? It is locked, thank you. How do I unlock it? What is this barrel? Oh, I found the map. Yes, the jars are out of order. The door is still locked. So these people just live under this guy's house in secret. It's so fucking weird. All these people are sleeping. So I think the zombies sleep during the day. I wonder if I can... Where do I get this potion from? Storage. Okay, well, it's not here. You're not buying it. Which I should have seen coming, but it's fine. You know, it was worth a try. Okay, buy her the bronze rapier, right? Why is that 2,000 gold? I feel like that might not have been worth it because it was 2 more damage. Just not a lot. Let's go and rest at the inn too. Before we keep going, sure we're good and healthy. Why is it only 60 here? Fuck. And then this is a stable, a barn, pigs. I like pigs. Can't do anything in here, but there's pigs. Things like this are nice because they're at least like details. So, what's going on? Oh. Oh, it's a forest. Okay. I'm with it. Is there loot in this forest? Or am I just gonna get jumped by poison bugs? I feel like there's less loot here and it's more maze-like. Ooh, treasure chest. Got a bandage. Well, that's a spider. healthy spider, oh dearie. The spider's healthy too. Maybe my damage is just low because Nina's level 5. This, yeah. Spell names are a little weird in this game. Okay, I want to kill the poison bugs first. Now we kind of work our way north and east. We just know that the town of Karma, which is sided with the Dark Dragons, is to the east. And so I assume that's where we want to go. Finally hit level 6. I think that took so long. Oh. So this is a tower. There's a bunch of staircases in here. The main thing is like which one goes where, because I feel like they're gonna take you up into a bunch of weird places. And there's a hole in the floor. Ooh, treasure. I wonder if this one is also a treasure chest. Ooh, what's that? It just says go away, no one's home. Okay, this is a boss. Can't use special powers, okay? Damn, that was a lot. And he begins crying. Okay. Alright. Okay, well that was nice. So I assume that this is the way then. just gonna use herbs to heal for now because I think it's better to save my AP, especially since it appears this Morte guy just keeps showing up. Why is the spider so far to the side? I feel like there should be another enemy on the screen. Excuse me. So where am I supposed to be going? I feel like I'm moving around with great confidence, but I don't actually know where I'm supposed to go. Whew. I was worried I was going to fall down the other holes because I don't think I want to. Okay, we got a treasure chest here. Okay, well this is confusing. wonder if I want to go down those other holes. So over here there's nothing. Maybe I do. Oh, that one left an antidote. Maybe I should heal. Let's fall down the hole. Oh no. Okay, I think I'm gonna use a marble because these encounters are getting out of control. Not that way. So we'll go this way. What's, oh, it's just the beginning. Damn it, I just walked all the way around. And there's a treasure chest there, but I'm not that interested in grabbing it. And then, is it this way? It's not this way. So let me go around. Go up. It's this way, right? Okay, the marble no longer. Oopsie. It's not this way. Okay, we'll go ahead and use my last marble. Okay, so let's go this way. Alright, so here's the holes. I went down that one already. So now we'll go down this one. Which will land me here. So there's some stairs to go down. I think it's just to an item. Now we're gonna fight Morte again. Or not Morte, a ghost. It's a ghost for sure. Okay, well you can't heal the ghost. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, so we're just gonna fight this one straight up. Oh my. Oh my god. Okay, so you just kind of like whittle this thing down. I assume it's not gonna heal, because if it heals when I'm dealing like 5 damage in attack, then that's pretty fucked. And we just kind of keep healing with Nina. This is gonna take forever. Okay, everybody's healthy enough. I can buy myself 2 extra damage by having Nina attack. This is crazy. I don't think I think having her attack isn't even worth it, because she deals 2 damage. She deals like 2 to 3 damage per attack. Okay, well, we're almost there. I don't know what this does. I don't think it does anything. Okay, he should die. Oh well, he'll get his one more, or his two more. How many more? However many, right? And then we'll slam him. Yikes! Come on, man. Are you serious? Dude, how many more? There you go. Shit, how many more hits does he take? Okay, so we made it to the top. And we activate this bridge that takes us over to another tower. I don't know what the reason to come here is. There's girls over here. I like girls. So these girls are here and they're just like, help. He's using us as a guinea pig. So you have to make the bridge appear for them. I assume so they can leave. And then this is a makeshift dragon shrine. Go ahead and save. I don't see the harm in saving here. And then there's a roof, which I don't think there's anything up here. So some of these springs will heal you, which is important. So we're gonna aggressively take the remedy from this wizard. I just don't think there was anything to help like indicate this is where you got it from. Remedy should be in this room. Let's get it. So now, this is the wizard. Casts fog? Oh, gas? So, what's... Okay, well, we're gonna collapse soon. I wonder if you're supposed to lose this encounter. I feel like you are, because he's not taking damage. Yeah, so I'm hitting him, nothing's happening. I think we just have to collapse soon. So one of the soldiers leaves so that he can get help. Just happened. And now we're going to auto battle again so that we can also get a forced loss. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice. Big crit. 2 whole damage. Alright, so yeah, your party loses. This guy gets out. So he turns into a bird and he flies away because he's like, alright, I gotta go get some fucking help. He says that his Xeon gas is very effective against the Wing clan. Well, most fortunately, there might be somebody who is not a part of the Wing clan ready to help. And then this soldier dies. And I don't know what happens if you say no. I just kind of clicked on it really quickly. I mean, that works. This is a weapon shop over here. I think we're gonna pop in here real quick and see what there is, you know? Nothing useful for me. Chainmail probably is pretty good, but I'm just gonna power through. So one advantage, oh fuck. Hop on white, oh, okay. Cool. So we're going the wrong way. Saves me the trouble of having to walk back through the cave and the forest. Could just fly past these black dragons, like it's no problem. They run into each other and we're just like, all right, see ya. Oh, I have a party member, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and tell them our story. Kind of work our way down the same way that we did when we were Nina, which is good, but I think there's more on the bottom because I think you actually have to traverse the bottom floor to find her. Oh shit, an enemy I couldn't one-shot. That's not okay. Gas is harmful. Okay, and then he leaves. Just like, yeah, I can't go down there. Sorry, buddy. I can fight. I can take this. Maybe I'll get to level 10. Levels are beneficial. And I have herbs, so I can heal. Yikes. I'm dead. Well, I didn't see that coming, actually. Okay, and then just once again, he's just like, I can't go down there. Sorry, buddy. Maybe I can get through this without taking the encounter. Okay, so rightfully so. This gas is not effective on us because we're not a Wing Clan member. But what is effective on us is his regular spells and physical damage. Also, whatever that item was didn't work. I wonder if he has a heal. Oh. Okay, so he's just gonna use spells. It's fine. As with the other bosses so far, we just have to be mindful of our health. Make sure that we heal when appropriate. He goes first, so anything that would take me below... Anytime I'm at a point where the next spell would take me below 10, for sure I need to stop and heal. I don't like that he keeps using this Petrify spell, and I don't know what it does. Like, what are you doing? Alright. So, we're good here. Next turn we have to heal. Okay, so Thunderbolt does 10 and Freeze does 15. Those numbers are pretty much guaranteed. So I guess this strong dodge happens sometimes. It's cool because it moves him around. Makes him more dynamic than just like being stuck in one spot. Okay, well I need to, oh. That sucks. So we'll just work our way back down again. No big deal. I don't have to waste the turn trying to use that item though. So I already failed to use it and I no longer have it. I like how he says take care. Like, hey man, don't go down there and fucking die. Are you fucking serious? Can I run from this? Really? And it's almost like we didn't even engage in the first turn of this encounter. Neither of us hurt each other. What up, punk ass bitch? Okay, so anything that would take me below 15, or yeah, that's when we need to be ready to heal. That's a problem. So if he decides to freeze one more time here, then I'm just dead. Okay, cool. I really want to know what this Petrify spell does. fire bosses. Okay, well, we have to heal now. Gremlin, Goddess, Jade, General. What is this guy's name? Wisp, Toad, Thought, Jade, Toad, Sarah, Ruga, Pod, Pincher, Bane, Avian. What's this guy's name? Wizard. Okay, well, he doesn't appear to be on the boss's screen, so... Oh, he probably just becomes a regular enemy later. Which is why he's not on the boss screen. Yeah, on the enemy screen. Wizard. Yes. So whatever this thing is can apparently be used as an item. Oh, cool. I need to heal now. Now I can turn on auto battle because presumably he'll just die. There we go. Level 10. Luck up by 3. The Eternal Life Potion. So we received the remedy. He dies. And she collapses. We carry her back outside. And he flies us back to safety. Where are we going up? What? Why? What was up with the what's up with the victory lap here? What are we doing? Alright, we made it. Can I also go to see the king? Oh, damn, I just get warped up here. Nice. Talk to her. Slim's bravery that saved Nina. Damn right. Where's the king? Oh, treasure chest. Fuck the king. This is what we came for. I wonder if I should have taken those before when I was in control of Nina. This is the king? This is not the king. Or are we too late? Oh. He's waking up. He's feeling better. Feels. Oh, he's jumping on the bed. Jumping on the bed, buddy. So all we're gonna do is use the tunnel. so got permission to use the tunnel. We've got Nina in our party. We didn't get a choice in that. Oh, I can equip. I got this suede stuff that I can put on her. Suede shield, suede hat. Poggers? What is this? Alright, let's go. We need to use the tunnel. But I don't know where the tunnel is, so it's probably below the castle? I would think, right? Treasure over there. It's probably down here. There's more. There's more treasure for sure. Got some antidotes, got some more herbs. Just beds over here, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna talk to these guys. And they're like, cool, go on ahead. I imagine this door stays locked. Oops. And then this is the tunnel. Cool. It's not a tunnel at all. It's a fucking bridge. Okay. So now we're really out and about. Go ahead and kill these goons. So this is a town. It looks like there's supposed to be water here. Oh, you can fish anywhere, even where there's no water. Oh, well, nice. This is Tantara. This is the Forest Clan's town. This is the chief of Tantar. Dark dragons give the water back for a treasure. Okay, so he's gonna give it to them because the neighboring village is also suffering. This old boy in bed. So the forest just north of here is called the Forest of Despair, which is not a spooky sounding name at all. Who knows what you'll find. This house is a different color and I feel like there's a reason for that. Okay, so we got a saw. I don't know what purpose that serves yet, but I'm sure it's something useful. So go ahead and pop in here, see what you got. Scythe. That sounds interesting. I'm gonna buy it. And I'm gonna equip it. Okay, well, I didn't mean for that to happen. So let's see if I can find what the usefulness of the scythe is versus the sword. It's a boomerang. Oh. Never mind. So he can use boomerangs to attack all enemies. It's probably just the natural, like, the upgrade you would get if you didn't spend 2,000 gold on the other sword earlier. Which I guess is fine. I did spend 2,000. On that though, so I'm gonna casually cross over into this other town now. Which looks just like the other one, it's just backwards. So they have the stone cemetery to the north. There's also shops here. Dark dragons destroyed the bridge to the south, and there's no water. Everybody's fine that there's no water. Seen the stone robot to the north? No, I haven't. But he's gonna tell me about this robot, so... Alright, this is somebody's house, and they're important. I don't know whose house yet. Oh, okay. I understand. So this guy said that he saw the chief near the forest, but suddenly he's in here. And somebody in the other town was like saying how the chief of Tuntar said they should just give up the ring, which is not like them. So this is obviously an imposter. So we're gonna go up into the forest, which is up here, northwest. Ouch. And we just go into the forest. Big tree blocks the road, but I have a saw. How convenient. And then it breaks. This is a weird setup. I'm just gonna kind of wander around here and see if I can find the progression. These guys look like they're here to fucking play. Yeah, these. Oh, fuck. Yeah, these guys came to play. So we can heal before attacks, but otherwise I think he swings first. Then we can just crit him and he fucking dies. Ooh, treasure. Got an herb. Probably gonna need that because I think these enemies hit pretty hard. Dude, there's fucking zombies. There's mushrooms, there's skeletons on horses. Damn, she says get well. How considerate. It's nice that heals are first. That way I don't have to like open the menu later and do that. Oh, Nina reached level 8. So this will be the farthest. This is the farthest for sure that I've made it. Because I've done this forest. At least up to the... There's like an event that happens here. So I know there's something like towards the middle that I'm interested in. Yeah, Papa needs to heal. Yikes. Wonder if this heals. Okay. So heal is a general healing spell. General like, oh god, what is it? It's a general like ailment cure. It's like the Patra and Napatra line in SMT games where they heal certain ailments. Alright, here we go. That's what I was looking for. Go heal. Should be pretty easy. Damn, I was hoping to get the swings in before that, so then he didn't take 2 attacks. Okay, let's go ahead and kill it. We'll just auto it down. So it should die. Nina is way too weak. Oh yeah, using this is not working out. It's not beneficial for people. We're very sharp cards, okay. I think I'll kill the bowman first. I'll buff with my attack. That took a lot. I'm not okay with that. So that means that now I'm pretty much like almost unable to heal. I have two cures left. It's like a big damage boost it looks like, but it's still kind of not worth it. Very sharp cards indeed. Man. This guy's a sucker. Oh. Good. I like these enemies called midgets. Holy shit, these guys hit hard. It's not okay. Okay, it should die this turn. Like, regardless. No, okay, never mind. It'll die this turn. Because Nina doesn't do damage. There we go. The issue is my health, which is quite low. Okay, so don't forget, there's a trapdoor there. I still don't have spells. I think that's weird. I wonder if he learns magic at all in this game. He should, right? Unless that button is just for dragon power. That's good. Uh-oh. I need to run from this encounter. See ya. Okay, so we're fine. We're fine again. Do I have a marble? Bitch. Okay, let's try this again. I think I run from the midgets. I don't think I can beat the midgets. I don't know about these war hogs either. These guys look threatening. Decent damage. These are definitely killable though. Yikes. Okay, so there's a trapdoor over there. Oh boy, more guards. Okay, Nina's level 9. She learned a better cure spell, which is good. It's not great because she still doesn't have any stuff. I need to use that. I need to use it. Okay. Let's fight him. Halved Intruder. At least these guys didn't tell me that they're fucking sharp again. I don't have mana for a buff, so we have to fight this guy. We have to fight these ones pretty straight. I think I can auto battle this. I'm pretty sure he'll die. It would take him like critting to just kill me. And even then I don't think he would be able to kill Slim, Big Slim. Okay, this is a single midget. I can fight a single midget. It's when there's fucking 3 of them that we're not so sure about. So we'll go down these stairs. There's more stairs. I feel like there's a trapdoor here. Yep. Trap triggered a fire. That's wonderful. At least they give you herbs because they know that fucking trap beat like rocked your shit. Can't equip this item. We also can't equip this item. Is this foreshadowing that we're about to get another new party member? I think it is. Okay, I'm not going that way. That's not the right way. Two midgets? We're out. Yeah, two midgets is not... It's not where it's at. What's this? Got an herb. They give you a lot of herbs in treasure chests. I feel like it's because they're not really like... There's 2 towns in a row where you can't buy items, and then there's 2 towns that like encourage you to leave really quickly. Where you can buy items, but they want you to leave them really quickly. I feel like there's a hole here. Oh. Damn. Okay, there's a hole in that archway. I'm gonna run from this, because I'm gonna fight these goons right now. I did come to rescue the chief. I didn't know I came to rescue the chief, but I did. I'm gonna use this E key because it did a bunch of damage. That's crazy. Why is this so useful? I hope it kills. Can it kill? He's gonna kill. Okay, well it didn't kill the other guy, so... now I need to heal. Do I have a heal? Big recovery. Nice. Nice crit. Damn, we're getting lucky with the crits. And the chief is just like, thanks for saving me, man. So he's gonna take us to their weapons. Which... Oh, this is a trap and a half. Pog will have a nice snack. Oh my god. Damn, I feel like a sucker. Okay, well I have access to this item that just deals 30 damage every turn. Which I feel like is kind of broken. It's probably to like, so you don't have to just auto things. It probably falls off because it deals 30 damage, so it probably falls off when things start having like considerably more than 30 health. And then of course it's only as useful as like... Yikes. Or it becomes less useful, obviously, if you have to take a turn to heal or something, because then probably whoever is using it is not using it that turn so they can heal instead. Oh, he got back up. She'll use an herb on herself. Ouchie. Oh my. Now we'll just auto battle because I'm out of regular healing items. Okay. Easy win. Oh. So this is Bo. He apparently came in from the back and rescued the chief, and then this guy was actually a general the whole time. Which sucks because I don't have any fucking health or healing items. Okay, so he's got all the offensive magic. Yikes. The main issue here is going to be us burning him down before he burns us down. And Bo has a very limited supply of AP. Yikes. I think I'm going to use my magic drop now. Just have the other characters attack. Never mind, Nina's going to die. That's what I get for trying to use the magic drop on her twice. Yeah, so he'll attack Bo. Use the life. Come on. If he defends, he's still gonna die. Okay, well, and all that did was heal him. Or heal Slim. Oh, it healed Bo too. Cool. I'm with it. Nice. The river is still dry. He's not wrong about that. Now Bo just joins our party. These guys they just join you, and you don't get any say in the matter, which is fine. You can go out the back door, but I don't know what the benefit of doing so is. Oh, maybe you can't go out the back door. Yeah, you can go out the back door. That's what I thought. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. Just walks you back. Just loops you around. So there's no point going that way at all. So we'll just kind of casually fight our way back out. Bo is level 9. So there's a hole here. I didn't forget about it. Fell down it intentionally so I could leave faster. I don't think there's anything down here, right? Oh, there's treasure. Fuck, there's 4 treasure chests. Are you kidding me? How come nobody told me there was 4 treasure chests over here? Okay, there's no holes there. There's a hole here. I didn't forget. And we go back up. And we're out. Look at that. Easy. We need to retrace our steps to get back out of this forest. I don't need to worry about healing that much either. Nina's also has full AP again. I think from the magic drop. Maybe the magic drop restored it. Or the life too. One of those did. I'm just not sure which one. I just know for sure you just go down and eventually you get out. And you also get horribly lost. What is this? What the hell is this? Oh, okay. This thing's a pushover. This is an intimidating looking enemy. He's a fucking pushover. The encounter rate's getting a little out of hand. I think because I've been playing for like 3 hours. I'm not really able to like play games for long sessions like I used to be able to. Especially like JRPGs. I think playing this doing this channel has kind of burned me out on this. Not in like a bad way. It did in SMT. In SMT it was in a bad way. Because the encounter rate in that game was ungodly. But this isn't that bad. This way. I hope I'm supposed to leave. It would suck if I'm not supposed to leave. Alright, so I made it out. All we're gonna do now is walk back to the town, rest, save, and then we're gonna call this video done because it'll be 3 hours and 15 minutes by the time we get there. And the zombies are out here too. Oh, nice. Bow reached level 10. $60 GP per night? You got it, brother. Alright. So we're all nice and healthy again. We're gonna tell him our story. I'm gonna make a save state just in case. That's gonna be it, guys. We'll see you next time.